Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes and Coffee. Today, I'd like to talk to you about something that's actually one of the greatest inventions of my lifetime, and it's the computer. Being able to use a computer to accomplish so many tasks, whether it be at home, at work, or even with this podcast. But not just a computer, one of my favorite features within a computer, which is the undo button, the ability to undo a mistake. There have been times where I've been editing this podcast and I've accidentally deleted the entire podcast episode, and I would simply click undo and it's back. There have been times where I've been writing papers or working on long projects where I'd accidentally do something that I didn't intend to do, and then I just undo it. Wouldn't it be nice if we could have an undo button for life? We could go back in time and undo any mistake that we wanted to do, whether it's to remove an old relationship, whether it's to undo a bad decision or make a different decision and go a different direction in life. An undo button would be amazing. If I could use an undo button to do anything, I would go back to the garden. I would talk to Adam and Eve and say, the future would really appreciate it if you didn't bite anything on that tree. Although that is selfish of me, I think many people would want to do the same. Many things that we do, we just have to live with. But God did give us a huge undo button. And it's the ability to undo sins that cover us because we've wrapped ourselves in them. When God sent us his son, he gave us the ultimate undo button. And if we are willing to obey God and obey his son, then we have the ability to undo those things that we have done and walk in this life anew. And on top of giving us an undo button, he then gave us simply two more buttons, a do this button and a don't do this button. A don't do this button would be things such as not sinning, like don't hate and don't lie. And a do this button such as love others and forgive others. On top of undoing the sin that we've placed on ourselves, he's also given us a wonderful way to find peace in him if we are willing to listen. He didn't make it complicated. He kept it just as simple as clicking undo. Whereas for us, we just have to do what he asks us to do, and we have to don't do what he tells us not to do. Don't be afraid to get to know the greatest undo button ever given in his son. This is for a life of peace. My question for you is, are you willing to utilize the peace that God has given you? This is Jerry with 5 Minutes and Coffee.